Okay, Parrish, we had one of our viewers ask us to make a video about the weather here in Parrish, specifically winter, but I'm just going to do an overall weather video about Parrish, Florida. So let's get into it. All right, we're going to start with spring first because we are in May and that is spring. All right, so spring, April, March, April, May. Here in Parrish, March and April were really nice. We had nice, cool mornings. It got hotter during the day. I'd say maybe up to 75, 78. It was beautiful. There was low humidity. Just overall nice days. We get a lot of wind here in Parrish, so that's good. Yeah, so March and April were really nice. It is now the beginning of May, as I said, and it is getting hot. It's like 90 degrees right now. It's 2 o'clock right now, and it's 91 out there. That's why I'm in here making the video, because I'd be just drenched with sweat if I went out there. The humidity is definitely kicking up. You can feel it. We are working our way into summer. Also, on a side note, the love bugs are here. May to June, I think they're here. Those little black bugs. They're everywhere and they're maybe all over my car. But they come every year. Last year wasn't as bad, but this year it's just like out of control. So hopefully a couple more weeks, beginning of June, they'll be gone. All right, next up, of course, is summer. And, Florida is generally hot anyway, and summer is pretty brutal. You're definitely going to be wet and sticky going out there. You're going to have to change your schedule a little because you're going to have to do things in the morning and at night. I'm the type of person that likes to get up and do things like clean my house, do my laundry in the morning. No, you can't do that in the summer. You need to go do whatever activity you want to do first in the morning, and then come home in the afternoon and do your laundry, watch TV, and then in the evening you can go out for your walk again and be outside. But definitely in the summer it is hot. The community pools are definitely going to be used a lot, or your own pool, and yeah, it's just sticky and what you expect to be here. Also in the summer it does rain a lot. You kind of get like afternoon showers. I'd say like 3:34 it starts to rain until like 6, 7, and then it's gonna stop. So if you want to go out at night, sometimes it's a pain because right when you want to go out, everything's gonna be wet. But that's summer season. Oh, and your first summer here is going to be brutal. You're going to be dying for just a little bit of cool air. It is really hard, but you'll get used to it. I now actually really like summer a lot. There's less people here, and I think the water is a lot better. All right, next up is fall. August, September, October. August might technically still be summer, but anyway, by that time it is still hot, and you guys, we are like you're craving a little bit of cool weather. You see on your Facebook or your social media, everybody's seen, getting a little bit cooler, the pumpkin spice, all that, and you're still hot. We do get 2 weeks, maybe 1 week, 1 to 2 weeks in October where we get a cold front, and it is glorious. It's so nice. But then it's going to get hot again. So then November will probably still be hot. We might get a cool front here and there. And then eventually, it's going to work into the winter months. All right, now to the best season, winter. Why everybody loves Florida. All right, so winter here in Parrish, yeah, it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, but it can get cold. So this winter we had a couple of days below 30, and some people were talking about leaving a drip so the lines didn't freeze. Some people actually put like blankets over their backwater preventers. If you don't know what they are, that's a picture of it. I'll put it over here. It basically prevents the water to going back to your house. They're really ugly. They're in front of everybody's houses. That's what Manatee County, the code demands. So that's why it's there. Oh, and you have to get them checked every year. All right, so I'm getting away from the winter. All right, so for winter now, yeah, so it can be cold in the morning, and then it will probably get up to like 60s and 70s. I'm the type of person, I do not like being cold. That's why I live here. Um, I put the heat on. Okay, I put the heat on for probably 2 weeks this year. I don't like my floors being cold and like stepping on that coldness or getting out of the shower and being cold. I hate that. So I will have my heat on for about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. In the wintertime, you're gonna need a jacket and long sleeves. Um, you will see some of us with hats and mittens. Some people think that's a little extreme, but I think it's cold. But if you go to the ocean, you're not going to go in the water. It's going to be too cold. If you do not have a heater on your pool, you're not going in that pool either because it will be too cold. One thing to know, not all the subdivisions here have heated pools. There's actually, well, not that many at all. I did some investigating on that, and I do have a list that I'm creating. If you want that, ask me. I'll give it to you. But yeah, a lot of the subdivisions actually have heated pools. There's a select handful or so, a little more than a handful, but that actually have heated pools. So what else can I tell you about winter? I will say during winter we have a lot of snowbirds here. Traffic is a pain in the butt. Um, on a good note, though, our grass doesn't grow as fast, so you don't really have to mow the lawn that much in the wintertime. In the summer, you're gonna have to mow it a lot, like once a week. If you wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're gonna be kicking yourself because it's gonna be hard to mow. All right, guys, so that's the weather here in Parrish. If you have more questions about it, please let me know. I'll try to give you some more details. Yeah, so give us a call. It's Amy and Tom with Keys to the Coast Real Estate. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.